Greetings everyone, how are you doing today? It's Manley here. I hope you're doing great and I hope that like me you're choosing to live out an attitude of gratitude. As you can see, I'm out and about today. Slightly different scenery setup. Regardless, I am choosing to live out an attitude of gratitude. And remember, it's imperative to do this intentionally because we all go through things in life, ups and downs, successes and challenges. But what's really important amid everything is that we choose intentionally to live out an attitude of gratitude. And now remember, on this channel, we are all about building up a community of people who live out an attitude of gratitude intentionally. And if you're one of those people, can I ask you to do something? In the comment section below, please do let us know at least one thing that you are grateful for today. It's encouraging to see, so please do participate. So today, I've got something new for you. I'm going to help you to engage with music by combining your feelings with the music theory. So if you're new to this channel, please do consider subscribing. Also, if you'd like me to help you individually in your music making journey, get in touch with me via my website at manleyo'connor.com. And as my free gift to you, I will give you not one but two completely free online training sessions. So why not get in touch with me via my website at manleyo'connor.com. So today, Mr. Jacob Collier is going to be breaking down the idea of groove and kind of feel as well. Groove and feel. Check it out.
Hi, Jacob.
Howdy.
My name's Will Kennedy. I'm a drummer with jazz group Yellow Jackets. And I'm also on faculty here at USC, Thornton. And thank you for being here. The lick of the day is woo-hoo!
Is it? That's great.
I thought I'd throw that in there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
When I'm in front of drum students, we talk often about providing a foundation, a ground for our bandmates to stand on and for the audience to be drawn to. We talk about getting inside the groove, the pocket, if you will, the difference between and really just kind of coming with it and bringing it alive. Do you ever experience dead grooves that come out that you just don't feel the life? Do you ever just give up on the song, or do you just keep beating it up? What
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, absolutely. Pocket is such an abstract thing to describe and articulate. And for I would say the majority of my life, I didn't have that deep a pocket, really. My pocket's still getting deeper now. But, and I guess, there are two parts of the question, I guess. One's about pocket, which I love and I would love to talk about for a long time, longer than we have. And the other is about kind of motivation to continue with ideas that don't float your boat immediately. To start with pocket, I suppose I feel like the best pockets are physical, like they're not mental. And when I was sort of learning the jazz world and starting out, I think I had this feeling that everything happened in your head. It's like, right, I'm going to think really hard about this music, and then this rhythm, and it's going to be really accurate and cool, and then here it is. And it was just awfully sort of cerebral and internal. And actually the best groove of all time is literally just this. This is just the best groove, and everyone knows the groove. Or breathing. Like that's all you're trying to do as a drummer or musician is to be in your body, really in your body. And so I think that when I feel a groove in your body, like when you did the second example, you were like that, because it was in your body, and I think it's almost as simple as that. And the science of groove is the same. It's the same as harmony, because it's the same relationships, it's the same dissonance and consonance, but it happens in actually more of an invisible, abstract way, I think. Because, for example, swing, you know swing, Yep. If it's like this, right? This, the feeling of moving that slightly in a swung direction, it can change the whole picture, change the whole pocket. So you got like you can say that's 50% swing. It's exactly equal, like my nose is in the middle. If I go like that, If I go, you know, like, does anyone know the band Noah? K-N-O-W-E-R? You know this band? It's like the hardest swinging, Lewis at the hardest swinging drummer ever. Like that's how strong it is. You know, but just the power of moving. Like I'm a fan of 57%. I don't know about you, but like. You know, so different from. It's like a machine. Well, it is a machine. You know, like 50% swing. But that 50, there's something about 50 set, like that area, it's just like, it's just lovely. And so yeah, to cut long story short, studying now, and the only way to study it is to do it. You can't study it in your mind, you have to do it and see how it feels. I mean, there's a lot of grooves I made as a kid or a teenager. I've been using recording software since I was 7 years old. I used Cubase for 4 years, and then I moved over to Logic when I was 11. And so there's a lot of kind of playing in. In fact, I can do it right now. If I show you. Should we add some drums to this, my song? I'll try and be as quick as I can with this. So I'm playing that on my keyboard. So here's the hi-hat, there's the kick. That's the snare. So, yeah, if I go like... God forbid I do that. Anyway, I did it though. Here's what I just played. Oh, crikey. And the cool thing about software, and this is how I learned to make things that were more rhythmically satisfying, is you can see all the parts here. You can see that this is a hi-hat, snare, and a kick. And you can see if you zoom in, there's some discrepancy here. The snare's slightly late, slightly. So there's this ghastly thing in music software called quantization. Anybody heard of it? Anyone heard of auto-tune? It's exactly the same as auto-tune. And it rounds all of the beats to the nearest correct beat. And I'll show you what it does visually, because it's... Ugh. So you see how all these notes are all wiggly. Do you see these lines here, these vertical lines here? These faint lines. These are the subdivisions of the beat. And if I press Q here, just watch those notes. I'll do that again. And this is what it sounds like. Ooh. Completely unkilling. Very unkilling. And so the balance is then, how do you create groove kind of by hand? You're like, how do you groove by hand? And same with piano, and again, if we had 7 hours, I'd explain. But the piano is not in tune with physics. It's out of tune with physics. It's in tune with a human-built system where there's 12 notes in every octave, which is one of many solutions to a problem, a physics-based problem about how to make chords sound good. And it's literally a long, long conversation. But with rhythm, it's kind of the same. The best grooves aren't grid-based. They don't swing the hardest. 50% is not that killing. I mean, like techno is fine. In fact, sometimes it's great. But samba is really good because it's wonky and weird. So as a kid, I used to sit for many hours and just move hi-hats around, move snares around, move kicks around, and try and find a balance that was really satisfying to me. And many a groove was created that sucked super hard. But I knew that I just kind of kept doing it because I knew that there would be things that I could extract from it. And I also listened to master groove makers like Jay Dilla, for example. Anyone a fan of Jay Dilla? Can I play you just like a really, really quick Jay Dilla groove? Because it's like, I love this. I have this in a playlist called Groove Science, which I refer to sometimes. Listen to how the tambourine is right on the back of the beat, and the snare is right on the front of the beat, and the kick is grounding it all together. Ready? So, it's right on the back. Actually, the kick is ahead. The snare's in the middle. That's just, it's like a scientist. He's like, how do I get the perfect chemical reaction, groove-wise, in my body to make sure that this is pulling this direction, this is pulling this direction, and this is in the middle. In the same way as this chord here goes to here. Because this is a G7 chord, am I right? I am right. And the F wants to go down to an E, and the B wants to go up to a C, so they pull apart. That's the tension, pulls apart. And the G is the anchoring there. And so the feeling of being like tension, release, that's what Dilla's doing here, but he's doing it in a perpetual time-based way, where this is pushing, this is pulling, and this is grounding, and you constantly like, it's really cool. It's really cool. So I'd recommend just messing with pocket and groove. But I love what you said about the idea that you make a foundation for people to grow and play over. That makes sense. I'm going to stop now.
Well, there you go, guys. If you enjoyed watching this video and you find it helpful, please do give the video a thumbs up. Also, if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you will never miss out when I upload new content. Have a great day. Thank you for watching the video, and don't forget today and always to live out an attitude of gratitude. Take care.